I just might. I just might. I just might say some issue online.
Yo, what the fuck is good? Y'all niggas know what time it is. Since I Just Might podcast and I'm back with another one. Listen, a lot of people be comparing me and saying that my voice sounds similar to DMX's, man. And I'm gonna keep it real. When I be hearing certain shit I say, certain shit I do, I be like, yeah, that shit do sound like X. Now listen, last night somebody sent me a message on Instagram like, yo, DMX died so you could come through. And I'm like, hold on, man. Don't even give, don't, listen. This is one thing to show respect to me, show respect to DMX, whatever. But don't say that a nigga died so I could prevail. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got nothing to do with X. You know what I'm saying? X was a great artist. You know what I mean? He was a great, I want to say pastor. You know what I mean? That nigga spoke the word. And I'm not saying I don't, but what I am going to say is get a man his respect for who he was and give me my respect for who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm not necessarily out here trying to sound like DMX. You know what I mean? Even though even that probably sounds like DMX. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to sound like DMX. It's just the similarities in the voices, you know, the aggression that come with it. That's really about it. It's not no, I want to be X, you know what I mean? X had to go for me to prevail. You know what I mean? Because even if that was true, the chickens are not fucking clucking. They're not roosting over here, whatever the fuck that saying go. I haven't seen no miraculous change from that, so let's not talk that way. You know what I mean? I don't wish death on nobody so somebody else would prevail. I know the niggas talk about that like with life, like, oh, somebody pregnant, so somebody gonna die, or somebody died, so somebody pregnant. Well, if that's the case, that don't apply here. I ain't a fucking child. You know what I mean? He ain't died for me to be born. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? 20 years, he's 20 years my senior. You know what I mean? But no, that's not how it goes. I spit bars. You know what I mean? He spit bars, you know what I mean? But our styles are completely different. Considering, you know, like I said, X was about that pain. Most of his music was about that pain. I got pain music, but then I got party music. I got rap music. You know what I mean? I got shit you got to think about. You know, conscious music. You know what I mean? I got shit strictly for the hoes. I'm talking about I'm singing and all that. And like my music versatility is, you know what I mean? A little bit different than X's. You know what I mean? If not a lot different than X's. You feel me? Also, I want to touch bases on the tribute. BET Awards tribute. Now that shit was fire. I'm not gonna lie. Like they really did their thing. Like Meth and the Locks really did their thing, and then they had Bus pop out. You know what I mean? Which is another similarity I get. You know what I mean? Bus, Onyx. It's like anybody with aggression. I sound like all the motherfuckers. That's what you gonna say? How about I just sound like Rich Green? Like I sound like King. Like really, that's it. Like we don't gotta compare to who I sound like. Yeah, like listen. I do this shit from the ground up, like, you know what I mean? I'll be honest with you, my influences is the list is really, really short. You know what I mean? It's not a big list considering I don't give a fuck about what someone else is doing towards what I'm doing in the studio. Granted, you can make a good song, I'm gonna fuck with the song, like I like the song, I like where it went, I like how, you know what I mean? The mind state it put me in, how it made me feeling shit, but nah, negative. I don't sound like nobody. I'm not trying to be like nobody. That's negative. Like I'm trying to be all the way green at all times of the hour. You know what I mean? Whatever time it is, whatever day it is, whatever room I'm in, whoever's around. I don't know. No, I don't sound like nobody but Rich. I don't know how to sound like nobody but Rich. So we could kill all that noise with that. But again, back to that tribute. That tribute was hard. I like what they did with that. You know what I mean? I like the songs they picked with that. You know what I mean? I like that. They showed out, man. They did their thing for that. Like, for real. They really did their thing. Like, tribute, the kids was there, family was there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like BET did a good job with that. They showed love to the Conrad, you know, and they did it with the right people, you know what I mean? People that matched that energy, people that had that impact in the game, you know what I mean? Like Bus, Locks, and Method Man and shit. So those are people that had big influences towards that type of rap, towards that type of sound, you know what I'm saying? So I think BET did a real good job. Whoever put that together over there in the back office, you know what I mean? They did a good fucking job. Like, they did their thing, you know what I mean? So as far as that DMX tribute goes, that shit was A1. As far as the similarities go, okay, there's a few. But again, let me walk my path like they walked theirs, you know what I'm saying? Let me pave my way, because for you to start judging so early, my music or my sound, you basically behind the ball, because you really gonna be in for a trip, because it's like this music that I got unlimited, man. Like, and not only is it unlimited, like my shit reach, you feel me? So my shit go places that a lot of people shits can't go. Not to say that, you know, these niggas X or Bus and all, you know, the greats, these is greats, you know what I'm saying? Not to say they couldn't go to these places, reach these realms, you know what I'm saying? But to say that I'm reaching right now, you know what I mean? I'm reaching, I'm doing things that, you know, wasn't required at that time for them to do. Like, it wasn't required for X to fucking get on an auto-tune song and talk about fucking bitches. It wasn't required for that. When X was pulling up, he was like, Felicia, Leisha, Tom, you know, all that. Like, he was on his bullshit, you know, like, you know what I mean? Talking in a whole different light. So, yeah, man, rest in peace, X. Shouts out to everybody that showed love to X on that day. And shouts out to the fan that, you know, at least listen, you know, to hear something in me, you know what I mean? So, that's good. Bring awareness to the sound, you know what I mean? Like, share, comment, you know, subscribe. Don't ever forget to subscribe. That you gonna lose if you do that. You know what I mean? But you know the vibes, man. This is not just my podcast, man. Keep on coming back because I'm going to keep dropping. Let's go.